With my remaining 4 fingers, I'm going to hold the pieces of cucumber into place. And what I'm going to do is curl my thumbs up and over the ingredients all the way until I completely lose sight of the ingredients altogether. And what I'm going to do is use this bottom edge of the bamboo mat to kind of scrape against the exposed part of the seaweed. And at this point, I'm going to squeeze my hands together, but instead of pressing down, I'm actually going to squeeze them back towards me. And it's at this part of the whole rolling process where you apply the most pressure. Next, you're going to peel the bamboo mat up so it's no longer in the way. And what I'm going to do is use my left hand, or my non-dominant hand, to pull the bamboo mat away from me, and using my right hand, or your dominant hand, push the bamboo mat forward. Now you don't want to apply so much downward pressure that you're going to change the shape of the roll, but just apply enough pressure to make sure the bamboo mat stays in contact with the rice while you continue to roll forward. Now that a sushi roll is assembled, it's time to tighten the roll and make its final shape. So you might notice that this roll is kind of lumpy. So to help shape it in a more consistent way, what we're going to do is drape the bottom of the mat over the top. And again, using my non-dominant hand, I'm going to hold on to just the bottom portion of the mat. And using my dominant hand, I'm going to press my fingers down on the top portion of the mat, but only so that the top portion of the mat and the bottom portion of the mat are touching. So my fingers are never actually pressing onto the top of the roll. And it's really important that I'm not applying pressure to the roll itself. So what I'm going to do is, with a firm grip with my non-dominant hand, I'm going to hold that bamboo mat into place, and with my right hand, fingers stretched as wide apart as they can, I'm going to start to pull the bamboo mat back towards me. So the idea here is that the sushi roll is rolling in between the top portion of the mat and the bottom portion of the mat. So what we're doing is we're simultaneously conforming all of the ingredients together and squeezing out any excess air, in addition to shaping our roll so that it's nice and round. Finally, we want to pick up our sushi roll and take it off of the bamboo mat and set it onto our cutting board. Then, drape the bamboo mat over the top of the sushi roll, but leave just a little bit of ingredient sticking out from one end. Make sure that your hands are wet, and with one hand, hold the bamboo mat in place, and with the hand that's wet, gently press those ingredients in, and use the edge of the bamboo mat as kind of a guide. So this is a really good way to make sure that your end pieces are nice and neat. And do the same thing to the other side. Okay, now that we have everything rolled together, it's time to cut our roll.